What's going on, everybody? It's Friday afternoon. The props finally came out on FanDuel late last night, so I put together a greasy four-legger. I actually did it on Caesars William Hill this week. It's clocking in at plus 1187, I believe. So I'm excited to give you all four legs for this week. Want to say what's up to the people in the chat right now. We got Grateful Dude in the room saying, oi. We got Danny Sue in the room saying, oi. And let's hope this week's greasy four-leg wins. We've been close the last couple of weeks, man. 3 out of 4 legs cashing, I believe, the last 2 weeks. It's hard to hit these, you guys. It's definitely hard to hit greasy four-leggers when you're trying to keep it all greater than minus 200, all 4 legs. It's really tough, but we've actually got a decent track record over the long term on these things. So I'm hoping this one hits. We got my guy Patrick in the room saying the most important parlay of the week. Good to see you in here, Patrick. We got Rousis in here saying, oi. Yeah, man. So here we go. I'm going to give you all 4 legs here. First leg is a tracked bet for me already this week. I've got the fight doesn't go to decision for Brian Battle versus Takashi Sato at plus 125 as a tracked bet for 1.5 units, but that has moved away. But on Caesars William Hill right now, we can get this parlay, like I said, at almost plus 1,200. All the odds are still there, and they have parlay insurance available on Caesars William Hill. So check it out. But first leg is the Battle Sato fight doesn't go to decision at plus 100. Liking it even more after seeing Brian Battle on the scales. One of the reasons for making this bet was not only is Takashi Sato an excellent finisher and gets finished a lot, 4 of his 5 pro losses are by submission, but we were also looking at the fact that Battle's got a very sneaky submission game and that he would be cutting down to 170 for the first time in his career. He did that today. He looked like death on the scales. That could seriously affect his conditioning and really increase the probability of a finish in this fight. So leg 1, Brian Battle, Takashi Sato, violence bet, fight doesn't go to decision. Leg 2, this was put in last night before I knew Ariane Lipski missed weight, but I really do like Lipski in this matchup. Her training at American Top Team makes all the difference in the world to me. I think the best way to safely win minutes against Priscilla Cachoeira is to take her down and to stay on top of her and to land some ground and pound. Priscilla is definitely most dangerous when she's on her feet, throwing bombs, walking forward. But because she throws bombs, because she walks forward, she has bad takedown defense. And Lipski's been rounding out that part of her game. I'm looking for her to go out there and get takedowns, to win minutes on the ground. And I'm also looking for her on the feet to be the more technical striker, to be the more powerful striker. We've seen Ariane Lipski dropping girls at a much higher rate at the UFC level than Priscilla Cachoeira has. So not only do I think Ariane can win minutes in the grappling here, but I think that she's going to be just fine on the feet and be able to win minutes there. So that's leg number 2. Leg number 3 is going to be the Sergey Spivak Augusto Sakai under 2.5, which is still sitting at minus 160 on Caesars William Hill. For these two fighters, we've got really good finish numbers. Sakai at the UFC level has been finished in 6 of his 8 career fights at the UFC level have been finishes, and for Spivak, it's 5 of 8. So when we add that up, it's 11 of 16 of their combined UFC fights have finished inside the distance. That's 69% of their fights. Now, the implied probability of the fight doesn't go to this, or of the under 2.5 is 61.54%. So that's only about 2% better, or worse, I should say, than the under 2.5 rate for 3-round fights at the heavyweight division. So definitely think that either Spivak takes down Sakai, and if he does, he's an absolute monster on top, or because this is a striker versus grappler matchup, if Spivak is lazy and is unable to get takedowns or doesn't shoot for them quickly enough, Augusto Sakai's got a lot of power. This is a heavyweight fight. That lead uppercut of his is nasty. Those leg kicks of his are nasty. And he's got really clean, crisp, fast hands, good boxing for the heavyweight division here. So he's going to be very dangerous when this fight is on the feet, and we all know how dangerous the polar bear is when the fight gets to the ground, and he's the one bringing it there. So I'm predicting violence for this spot. I do see a finish here. And so that's going to be leg number 3 is the under 2.5 in this fight. And then the last leg of the Greasy 4-leg parlay this week is going to be Brogan Walker by decision. First of all, I don't think anybody's finishing Juliana Miller at this level. She's just too scrappy, too tough, but she's also very inexperienced. Only 3 professional fights, 2-1. She is primarily a grappler and a very good one at that. But we've seen Brogan Walker's takedown defense hold up very well in the tough house. She's going to have the far superior striking here. She's much more experienced and she's fought the much better brand of competition over her career. So I think Brogan Walker has the striking advantage. I think she has the experience advantage. I think that she has the strength of schedule advantage. So I like all those advantages. I also think that Brogan has only finished 1 of her 7 pro wins inside the distance, and that Juliana Miller, you'd need to kill her to get her out of there. So the most likely way for Brogan Walker to win this fight is going to be by decision. So that is going to be leg number 4. So let's go through real quick here again. Leg number 1 is Brian Battle, Takashi Sato fight doesn't go to decision, sitting at plus 100 on Caesars William Hill. Leg 2 is the Ariane Lipsky money line at minus 170. I think those 2 extra pounds will make a difference if she's going to be pushing a grappling heavy game plan in this fight. Leg number 3 is the Spivak Sakai under 2.5 at minus 160. Leg number 4 is Brogan Walker by decision at plus 130. This clocks in at plus 1187. A half unit to win almost 6 is this week's Greasy 4-leg parlay. I appreciate all you guys hanging out in here with me. My guy Victor De Jesus is in the room saying, "Sup, Weezy." My guy Tone Wiggins saying, "Lipsky looked bad at the weigh-ins, Weezy." Yeah, she missed weight, and I had her in the parlay last night before I knew that she was going to miss weight, but I don't really care that she looked that bad. She missed weight, so she was going to look bad, but Priscilla Cachoeira has a ton of holes in her game, very bad grappling defense, very bad takedown defense, and I think that there's an easy way for Lipsky to easily win minutes in this fight. Mr. Jingle saying, "Let's go, Uncle Weezy. Let's cash these greasy tickets like flapjacks. Let's do it." Eric Fain in the room saying, "What's up, Weezy? First time I've been able to catch you live on this. Thanks for all your input on my most favorite sport in the world." Eric, I truly appreciate the kind words. Thanks for hanging out with us here, man. Danny Sue saying 6:30 a.m. here in Australia, but the grind doesn't stop. I appreciate you, Danny, checking in all the way from down under, man. That's awesome. And then Zane Shah says, "Jesus?" There's nobody named Jesus on this card. I think it's going to be a minute before we see one in the UFC, but either way, he's not on this card. Zane, let's cash this 4-leg parlay. Appreciate all you guys stopping by to find out what this 4-leg parlay is. My guy Victor saying Lipsky looked fine as fuck to me. Just a little extra meat. There we go. And she does look exactly that. Victor, my man, he knows what he's talking about. What's up, Vic? Good to see you. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Stand up. You guys, thank you for hanging out. This is the 4-leg parlay. I'm looking to cash it this week and then roll into next week's very greasy card with another one. You can check me on Pub Sports Radio every Sunday for Stat Diggers, every Wednesday for the DFS show, every Saturday for the UFC Watch Along. You can find me on the MMA Engine YouTube channel doing Probability, and you can find me right here on Uncle Weezy's channel every Tuesday for Just the Tip, every Wednesday for Ask Weezy, and then we'll give you the Greasy 4-leg parlay here as well. My guy Thomas Howard in the room saying, "Let's get it, Weezy." My guy JPZY saying, "What's up, Weezy? Are you also on the reign that Quinlan take KOs with?" Yeah, I mean, I'm not betting it. I'm not betting that fight. You know, it's so binary. Either Witt gets the wrestling and the top control and is able to ride this one out on top, or Quinlan lands a big shot, and Witt's durability is just not something you can trust on. So, I'm staying away from that fight. I mean, the pick is Josh Quinlan by knockout, but I'm not betting it. Picanha Power says Nandalal Razaya. Cole Stein saying, "Love the grease. Let's go. Thank you." And Oi and Thomas Howard saying, "Quinlan off the gas worries me." Yes, sir. And make sure to hit that like. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to check out right now, and I will see you guys on Pub Sports Radio tomorrow for the watch along. Let's stack cashed tickets like flapjacks for UFC Vegas 59. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.